Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
All right, welcome back here to the Ralph as we fix to get started with Lewis County Trojans versus Lewis County versus Muscle Shoals Trojans here. As we have Barksdale travel with turnover for Muscle Shoals. Lewis County Mathis has the ball. He's going to walk it across the timeline here. Going to swing it over to Green. Back out to Mathis. He's going to drive, shoot, and score. So Lewis County on the board, 2-0. As Toms brings the ball down across the timeline over to Ragsdale. That's going to be a double dribble. Mathis walking the ball across the timeline as Muscle Shoals in a 2-3 zone. Back over to Mathis. He's got Creasy over in the corner. Cobblestone down low. Back out to Creasy for a long two. No good. Rebound is going to be by Rainey. He's threw over to Ragsdale. Back to Toms. A long three, and it's good. Muscle Shoals with a three-pointer. So we got 3-2 Muscle Shoals as Mathis brings the ball across the timeline. He's got Green down in the corner. And he's going to dribble. And we're going to have a foul on Willis. I'm trying to get my rosters wrote down off my phone. That's going to be a long two. Going to be a rebound by Mathis. That's going to be a foul on Rainey reaching around. Lewis County will inbound the ball underneath the goal. Creasy's going to inbound. And he better get it in or we're going to be a 5-second call, and he sure was. Good defense by Muscle Shoals. Tom's bringing the ball across the timeline for Muscle Shoals. Lewis County in a 2-3 defense. Over to Barksdale. He is through over to Eggers. Back to Tom's. Back over to Eggers for three. And it's in. Three-pointer by Muscle Shoals. They've hit 2 threes already. Mathis brings across the timeline. And he passes to Creasy at the line. Back over to Green. Back to Mathis. He's going to drive a little floater in, and it's good. 6-4. Muscle Shoals as Toms brings it across the timeline over to Eggers. And he's going to drive in and shoot. No good. Rebound by Mathis. He's looking up to push. Throws over to Green. Back to Creasy. Across the timeline. Got Sharp over in the corner. And it's stolen by Rainey. Rainey's driving. Crossover. Finger rolling in. Good job by Rainey. Took it coast to coast. Lewis County going to bring the ball across the timeline. That's going to be a Creasy. Over to Mathis. And he's got Green down in the corner for three. And it's good. Lewis County has hit a three.
5th and 6th graders hitting these threes like they're in middle school or high school.
Barksdale for three, and that's no good, but rebound by Eggers. He's going to set it back up at the Toms. And we got a steal by Lewis County. Green's pushing, and we're going to have a foul by Toms from Lewis County. Got some subs coming into the game. Looks like 32 for Thigpen for Muscle Shoals. Creasy's back in for Lewis County.
Another 5-second call.
Yeah, great defense by Muscle Shoals. That's going to be Tom's coming across the timeline.
Bang.
Bang. Another three for Muscle Shoals. It's going to be 11-7 Muscle Shoals as Lewis County comes across the timeline. Mathis trying to set up the offense. And he's just going to drive with a little floater in the lane, no good. Gets his own rebound, goes up, no good. That's going to be Kramer with the offensive rebound, no good. And then Barksdale's going to come down with the rebound. So here comes Muscle Shoals coming across the timeline. Tom's going number 11. It's going to be
long two.
That is a long two.
Shirley.
I haven't made it that far on my roster. Yep, Shirley. Shirley with the rebound. Here comes Toms. He's pushing. They got numbers. Looking up to Thigpen. The layup, and it's good. Lewis County calls a timeout. We're going to take that with them. We'll be right back on the Exports Network.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasure.
Coming out of the timeout, Lewis County goes five out, 5 in. Lewis County trying to get the ball down low, and it is a steal by Toms. And he is pushing. Pulls up for three.
Jeez.
And it is good. My goodness. These Muscle Shoals boys can shoot a rock. And we got a steal by Barksdale. We're going to have a jump ball. And it's going to be Lewis County ball. We got Downs throwing in to Davis. Muscle Shoals putting on a press. Over to Hallman. And Hallman's going to have to do something.
2-2-1 trap.
Yep, 10-second call. I knew it had to be getting close.
This defense by Muscle Shoals is just outstanding.
They're swarming. Ragsdale's going to throw the ball in to Toms. Muscle Shoals up 18-7. Toms with another deep
Oh,
three.
my goodness.
I mean, this guy's shooting it from NBA range. And this is 5th grade basketball, what you're watching right now on TVBA here with the Exports Network. We got another steal by Barksdale. And that's going to be Shirley. No good. Rebound by Downs. That's not Downs, that's Davis. I'm sorry.
Carry.
Yep. That's going to be Muscle Shoals ball. Turnover. We got Spicer checking in for Hallman. We have got a host of new Trojans coming in here. We've got Willis coming in.
4 and 13.
That's going to be Willis.
Jeez, holy crap.
James. Tom's is just on fire. I mean, he's looking up like, Coach, what do you want? That's back, over and back, and they didn't call it. And that is out of bounds. Lewis County on the missed pass there. Lewis County is going to go 5 out, 5 in again, bringing their starters back. I think Coach had a little powwow with them on the sideline here. Here comes Tom's with Muscle Shoals. He's going to race across the timeline. Lewis County's in a 2-3 zone. Over to Shirley down in the corner. And that's going to be out of bounds on Willis. Or Mathis, excuse me. Muscle Shoals ball. 11 minutes to go here in the first period. 21-7 Lewis County. We've got a steal by Mathis. And the floater in the lane is no good. We're going to have a blocking foul. On Eggers. So Mathis will go to the line to shoot 2. We do have a running clock till we get to 2 minutes. And the first one is no good. Lewis County just trying to get something going here. Next one's up by Mathis, and he crossed the line. No good. You can't do that. We've got Thigpen coming in for James. Lewis County going to put on a press. Eggers catches the football pass, makes another one, and that was tipped, and that's going to be Lewis County ball. Thigpen shouldn't have never touched it, and he would have been Lewis County. It would have been their ball. Creasy's going to inbound here. We went to a 3-2 full court press, and that's going to be a steal by tip pass. Creasy to Creasy. Back over to Creasy. Back to Creasy. Over to Mathis. He's going to drive, shoot, and score.
Good floater.
Nice floater in the lane. It's 21-9. Muscle Shoals. They're breaking the press. Thigpen. He's racing down. He does get across the timeline. It's over to Tom's. And he's going to drive. He's going to shoot and score with a little floater. It's 23-9. Muscle Shoals. That's a man. That's going to be a foul on Tom's. But Mathis give him a little stiff arm as well. Creasy's inbound the ball. He's throwing it all the way across court over to Green. Back to Mathis at the top of the key. He's back over to Green down in the corner. Back to Mathis looking for something inside. He's got Creasy. Oh, and it's in and out. Rebound by Shirley. Thigpen's passed over to Tom's. They come across the timeline. He's got Eggers. Back to Tom's. He's going to drive. Floater, no good. Rebound by Eggers. Back out to Tom's for 3. Hey! I think he's hit 4 threes here in the first quarter with 7:58 to go. It's 26-9 Muscle Shoals. And we got Tom's with a steal.
He's got to have 20-plus points right now.
Layup's good by Tom's. Lewis County trying to break the press. Creasy's got the ball. He's going to dribble out of it. We've got a steal by Willis. He's got Eggers on the run. And we got a foul on Mathis. Lewis County. Eggers going to go to the line to shoot 2 for Muscle Shoals. A little fast action on what we've had the past couple of minutes. And the first one is up and no good. We got some subs coming in. We have, looks like Barksdale's coming back in the game, and James is back in the game, and Thigpen and Shirley are going to check out for Muscle Shoals. Second foul shot's up, no good, and he stepped on the line, Willis did. It's going to be Lewis County ball. 6:45 to go here in the first period. Muscle Shoals on top, 26-9. Muscle Shoals is back into a 2-3 zone. Creasy coming across the timeline. He's over to Green in the corner, looking down low, nothing there. Back to Creasy to top. Over to Creasy on the wing. Long two-pointers, no good. And we're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to be Trojans ball. Lewis County's backed off the press as well, and here comes Tom. He's racing across the timeline. He's over to Eggers. He's got Willis at the foul line. Jumper, no good. And that is going to be over the back on Creasy, Lewis County. It's going to be Muscle Shoals ball underneath their own goal. We got, looks like Davis checking in for Creasy for Lewis County. Tom's. Oh, man, he can miss. Green rebound, and he's racing down the floor. Jump stop. Shot is tipped. Looks like Eggers has got the ball. He's going to slow it down and bring it back to Tom's, who's going to bring it across the timeline. Barksdale, deep two, no good. Rebound is Corberson, excuse me. Kramer over to Creasy. Oh, that's a double dribble. He wanted to throw it deep, and then he tried to stop, and it was too late. Muscle Shoals going to inbound on their side of the floor. Got Toms out at the top of the key. He's going to drive. Pass over to Ragsdale. Back over to Willis. He's going to swing it to Eggers. Eggers for three. No good. Rebound Kramer. And Green is going to slow it down. He picked his dribble up. Back over to Creasy. He gets across the timeline. Muscle Shoals is still in the 2-3 zone. And Lewis County is trying to work the ball around there. Back over the wing to Creasy. Creasy's going to drive. And he's going to shoot. Nope. Going to be a foul on the floor on Muscle Shoals. So James. Lewis County will inbound under their goal. And Rainey is checked in for Willis. Mathis is checking back in for Lewis County. Creasy's checking back in for Lewis County, and Thigpen is checked in for Lewis County, or for Muscle Shoals. Creasy's inbounding the ball. Muscle Shoals playing great defense on their inbound. That's going to be Barksdale. He's bringing it across the timeline. He passes over to Toms at the top of the key. We got Eggers for three from the wing. No good. Rebound Mathis. Lewis County's pushing. Here comes Mathis. He's going all the way in, and layup is good. 26-11, Muscle Shoals. 3:26 to go here in the first. Three-pointer from Ragsdale. No good. Rebound Mathis. Pass to Creasy. He's coming up floor. Tom strips, and it's going to be a reaching foul on Tom's. That's going to be Lewis County ball. Oh, we're 1-1 now. We're in the bonus. So Creasy will go to the line for 1-1 for Lewis County. The shot is up, no good. That's going to be Muscle Shoals ball. 2:35 to go here in the first. Muscle Shoals up 26-11. Pass over to Eggers. Pump fake. He's going to drive, and he's going to have a jump ball by Kramer on the shot. And it is Lewis County's ball. Great defense by Kramer. Muscle Shoals is back in the press.
1-2-2.
Creasy's inbounded to Mathis. He's going to throw, and the ball is deflected. He caught it back. He drives, layup is no good. Rainey throws down. Davis catches the ball. Back over to Mathis. Pump fake, and he's fouled on the floor. It's going to be a foul on Rainey. Mathis will go to the line to shoot the bonus, 1-1. .143 left here in the first. 26-11 Muscle Shoals. First shot is up and good. The clock does stop after 2 minutes. Seconds up, and no good. He crossed the line. Muscle Shoals ball. Here comes Toms. He's racing up the side, up to the middle of the court, over to Eggers. Bad pass to Thigpen. That's going to be a turnover for Muscle Shoals. Lewis County ball. Creasy to inbound to Green. Back to Creasy. We're in a 3-2 zone. Maybe press, call it. Oh, that's a...
He did it again.
Yeah, he did it again. Number 13, Mathis. This dropped his shoulder and tried to run through Toms. Ragsdale for three, and it's good. Muscle Shoals with another three-pointer. Mathis turns the ball over out of the press. Eggers pulls up for three, and it's good.
They can all shoot, seems like.
Man, these boys can shoot the rock. 55 seconds left in the first period. It's 32-12. Another turnover by Muscle Shoals. Rainey behind the back. A finger roll, no good. He gets his own rebound. No good. Rebound Creasy. 40 seconds left. Creasy coming across the timeline. He's picked his dribble up. Green's going to have to go. That's going to be another steal by Rainey. Pull-up jumper is no good. Rebound by Toms. No good. Mathis, he's racing down the floor for Lewis County. And the floater is no good. Toms with the rebound. He's got Thigpen. He mishandled it. Blocked by Kramer. Creasy. 5 seconds to go. 3, 1, and that's it. That's going to be the end of the first period with Muscle Shoals on top, 32-12. We're going to take a short break on the X Sports Network. We'll be
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Arts, toys, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
Welcome back here to the Ralph. We're going to start the second period between Muscle Shoals Trojans and Lewis County. And Muscle Shoals on top 35-12 as they inbound the ball. Got Creasy with the ball. He's going to pass back out to the top of the key to Mathis. Mathis back over to Creasy. Back to Mathis. He's looking for Green. Green's open. Long two-pointer, no good. Rebound, Clubberson, excuse me. That's going to be a foul on the floor. Over the back. Lewis County ball. Throws into Mathis. Turn around, shoot, no good. And we got a jump ball. It's going to be Muscle Shoals ball. No press. We got Eggers bringing the ball across the timeline. Pass over to Shirley. Got Willis at the foul line. No good. Rebound Green. It's going to be a foul on Willis. You can't knock them down trying to get the ball. Lewis County. Creasy crossing the timeline. Trying to set something up for the offense. Swings over to Green. He's going to drive and shoot, pull up, bank. It's good. It's going to be 35-14. Muscle Shoals as Eggers brings the ball across the timeline. He's over to Barksdale. Barksdale's pass to James. Down low, it's blocked by Mathis. And Mathis is running. And that's going to be a charge. Great job by Eggers to hold his ground here. That's going to be a charge on Mathis. Shirley's tiny shoe. Here we go. Barksdale into Eggers. If y'all are just tuning in, Tom's is sitting on the bench with about 18 points. He hit 4 threes in the first period. Rebound, Barksdale. He drives, pull up, jumper no good. Rebound, Creasy. Mathis got the ball. He's running across the timeline. Lewis County trying to set it up. Trying to get something going here in the second half. It's 35-14, Muscle Shoals. Over to Green. He's going to shoot and score. Another bank. Green's hit 2 big shots in a row, 2 possessions. 35-16, Muscle Shoals. As Egger crosses the timeline. He's got Barksdale over in the wing. He's going to drive. Pass down to James. And that was a tip ball. Stole by Green. Back over to Creasy. Now Mathis has got the ball. Mathis is going to slow it down. Let his guys get set. Muscle Shoals back into a 2-3 zone. Got Green over in the wing. Back over to Mathis. Bounce pass down low to Creasy. And he missed the layup. Rebound is James. Oh, Creasy tipped the ball. We got a steal. Creasy. Runner. Foul. Be a foul on James. Creasy will go to the line to shoot 2. 16-15 left here in the second half. Muscle Shoals is up 35-16. And We had to take some jewelry off here for a split second. Come on the basketball court with your jewelry on. That's not good. Creasy, first foul shot is good. Got a sub coming in. We've got Thigpen checking in for James for Muscle Shoals. Creasy's hit the first half of the 2 points. Here we go for the second. And it's no good off the back iron. Ball's loose. Shirley with the covered it back up. We got Barksdale. He's going to drive, shoot. He's fouled. That's going to be on Clubberson. Barksdale's going to go to the line to shoot 2. 35-17 Muscle Shoals here in the second period. 15 minutes to go with a running clock. First shot is up off the front iron, no good. We've got Kramer checking back in for Clubberson. Ragsdale for his second shot. Thigpen crossed over too quick. Mathis across the timeline, trying to set up the offense here for Lewis County. Over to Creasy. Creasy one step in, short, no good. Rebound by Shirley. Eggers pushing the ball. He's got Willis, and the block shot by Kramer. Eggers saves it. Back to Shirley for 3, and it's good. Man, this Muscle Shoals team can shoot the basketball. Mathis coming across the timeline. Lewis County just trying to get something going here. Green back over to Mathis. Mathis over to Creasy. Shot is good. It's going to be 38-19 Muscle Shoals. 13:35 left here in the second. Eggers across the timeline, and he's running. Got Shirley for deep 3. No good. And that's going to be Lewis County ball. Lewis County inbound the ball to Mathis. He comes across the timeline. Pass over to Creasy. Back to Moat. Got a block. Thomas is back in the game. Rainey's back in the game. And that's going to be a foul on Barksdale. On the floor. $12:45 to go here in the second. Mathis over to Creasy. Creasy's thinking about shooting a 3. Down low. Good job by Rainey. Good defense. Going to be out of bounds on Muscle Shoals. Be Lewis County ball. Lewis County trying to get inbound the ball. Kramer has got the ball at the elbow. Mathis for 3. No good. That's going to be Muscle Shoals ball. 12 minutes to go here in the second period. 38-19 is your score. Muscle Shoals is leading. Clubberson's checking back in for Creasy this time. Toms, he's got the ball, and he's trotting up, coming across the timeline. He's over to Shirley. He's looking for an open man. He's got Toms. Toms is going to drive, kick back out to Shirley. Got Rainey at the elbow. He's going to drive, lay up in, and it's good. Good job by Rainey. Just kind of drops his shoulder and goes to the hole. Mathis gets it stripped. Toms, he's rushing down the court. He's got Green chasing, and he is going to be fouled by 13. That's going to be Mathis. That's going to be 4 on Mathis, I believe.
I think so.
He's going to be shooting 2. First one up, no good. It's going to be the backside of the 2 is up and no good. Short. Rebounds Cleberson. Tipped away by Rainey. That's going to be off Lewis County. That's Muscle Shoals ball. Creasy's checking back in for Green. Shirley's to inbound for Muscle Shoals underneath their own goal. 10:34 to go, 40-19 Muscle Shoals. Pass into Toms. He's got a deep 3, no good. Rebound by Kramer. Oh, it's stolen by Rainey. Rainey, 3, no good. Rebound, Mathis. And we're going to have a foul. That's going to be on Shirley. It's going to be Lewis County ball. 9:58 to go here in the game. 40-19 Muscle Shoals. If you are just tuning in, this Muscle Shoals 5th grade team has been shooting lights out. Creasy, he's at the top of the key. He's just going to drive, and he pulls back out. And it's stolen by Toms. Toms racing down. Left-handed layup is good. Mathis coming across the timeline, trying to get his guy set up. Pass over to Creasy. Creasy's going to drive. Floater's blocked by Rainey. Picked up by Barksdale. Barksdale's going to race down the court. And he thought Rainey was going to keep going. And that is going to be a bad pass. That's a turnover. It's going to be Lewis County ball. Creasy is checking out. And that is Sharp. Sharp is checked in for Lewis County. Here comes Mathis. He is setting up the offense here. 3-2 defense by Muscle Shoals still. Bounce pass over to Sharp, and that's going to be a travel. Thigpen will inbound the ball to Toms here for Muscle Shoals. 8:32 to go in the game. 42-19. Toms with a 3, and it's good.
Jeez. Woo.
45-19, and that is going to be another. That's a blocking foul on Toms. He didn't hold his feet. It's going to be a Lewis County ball. 7:55 to go in the game. Lewis County inbounding underneath their own goal. Mathis throws in to Davis. Davis steps back over to Creasy. Back to Mathis. Short on the three-pointer. That's going to be Muscle Shoals ball. Toms coming across the timeline. Over to Shirley. Deep 3. No good. Rebound Rainey. Pull up. No good. Can't reach around him. That's going to be a timeout is called by Lewis County. Going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to take that timeout with them. Be back in just a second on X-Sports.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
Back here to Ralph. Lewis County inbounds the ball. Mathis takes off. Nobody's been missed layup. Rebound by Muscle Shoals.
Wow.
Eggers. He's bringing the ball across the timeline. 6 minutes even to go, 45-19, Muscle Shoals. Shirley's got the ball back over to Eggers. Cross court to Willis. Back to Shirley. Pass off to Eggers. And we got a steal by Mathis. Mathis is racing. Floater in the lane, and it's good. 45-21, Muscle Shoals. 5:32 to go in the game. Eggers coming across the timeline. He's going to pass right in the middle. James, no shot. Shirley drives, shoot, and scores. Shirley with another 2 points. Mathis coming across the timeline here, letting Lewis County set up their offense. Over to Davis, back to Mathis. Across court to Creasy, and that's going to be on the floor. Willis. I'm going to call it a hugging foul. It may just be a blocking foul, but I'm going to call it a hugging foul because he was reaching around him. Lewis County ball, 4 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the game. 47-21 Muscle Shoals.
1-1.
It is 1-1. So Creasy's going to go to the line to shoot one. Make it, get you another one. First one's up, and no good. Off of front iron. Creasy with his own rebound. Back over to Willis. He's looking to do something here. He's driving. Down to a tip pass back to Willis. And we got a jump ball, and it's going to be Lewis County ball. Downs is checking in for Kramer. Lewis County inbounds the ball to Creasy. Creasy drives to Mathis. Three is no good. Eggers got the ball. He's racing across the timeline. He stops. Blocked shot. Mathis has got the ball. He comes across the timeline. Creasy short on the three. Rebound. Bounced off Spicer's head. And we got a jump ball, and it's going to be Muscle Shoals ball. Sharp is checked back in for Creasy. Eggers comes across the timeline. Over to Shirley. Shirley's going to drive, shoot, no good. Rebound Willis, no good. Got a jump ball. It's going to be Lewis County ball. 2:44 to go in the game. 47-21 Muscle Shoals. Mathis comes up to the top of the key. Spin move, shoots, no good. Rebound, looks like Everson. Rebound, got a jump ball. It's going to be Muscle Shoals ball. 2 minutes, 15 to go in the game. 47-21 Muscle Shoals. Eggers coming across the timeline. She's going to shoot a three, and it's good. It's 50-21 Muscle Shoals. Mathis setting up the offense for Lewis County. He comes back over to the top of the key, changes sides, over to Sharp, back to Mathis for three, and it's good. Had some impressive shooting this game for some fifth graders shooting the three. Eggers coming across the timeline, minute 30 to go in the game, 50-24 Muscle Shoals. Muscle Shoals would have about a 3-minute break, and they would play Wayne County. And that's going to be a foul on Mathis. And Willis is going to the line to shoot two. Minute to go left in the game. Willis's first shot is up. In and out, no good. Second shot on its way from Willis. 45 seconds left in the game. Shot is up and no good. Off front iron, rebound Lewis County. Everson over to Mathis. 37 seconds. Mathis is charging down the line. He's at the top of the key, trying to get around Eggers. Pulls his dribble up. I don't know. Couldn't see who that was. Mathis. Great defense by Muscle Shoals. Over to Sharp. Sharp's going to be no good. Shot up, no good. Rebound Willis. Going to be a jump ball. And it's going to go to Muscle Shoals, and that's going to be the end of the game, folks, as time is going to run out right now. So that's going to do it here for this game. Muscle Shoals beats Lewis County 50-24. And we will be back in about 3 to 4 minutes on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. This is the